Hey guys, I'm Chenny and welcome back to the channel. We are in Singapore right now. I wanted to film a unboxing for some of the things that I got from Japan. The rest of the stuff I will have to unbox once we get back to Canada. So there is going to be a part 1 and part 2. Part 1, I'm going to be unboxing the luxury stuff as well as some makeup products that I brought with me to Singapore. Part 2 of this video is going to be a unboxing of all the porcelain dishes, things like that we bought, as well as more makeup products that I bought in Japan. And I'm also going to unbox anything else that I buy along the way in China or Singapore. First item I got is this Susai face cleaner. This is pretty much like a face wash, except it's in a powder form, and each little face wash comes in a little capsule, and every time you wash your face you use 1 capsule. There are 30 capsules per box. This is supposed to be really good at deep cleaning your pores, getting rid of all your blackheads, all of the miscellaneous things on your face. I have a lot of random stuff on my face right now, so I think I'm gonna give this one a try tonight and see how it goes. I will also try to put all the links and information down in the info box below because it is actually very confusing. A lot of these Japanese products are very confusing, so I'm gonna try my best to do that, and you guys can find all the information down below. When I was talking to my tour guide, she said this is the most popular face cleanser in Japan right now. It's just that they find that it's a bit expensive because each of these packs is about 20 something USD, so it is quite expensive as a face cleanser for a 1 month use. Next item I got is a foundation. I wanted to try out 2 foundations from Japan. One is the RMK and one is the Suku foundation. So this one is the RMK. The Suku one I was looking for is sold out. Yeah, it's sold out around Ginza, so I wasn't able to find it. But the Suku one is supposed to be thicker and this one is supposed to be lighter. So this one's gonna look more natural, it's gonna have less coverage, but the Suku one has more coverage. But both are really good because they're supposed to be good for Asian skin tones, and they give your skin a very healthy glow. So it looks like that. If I can get the camera to focus. So it's like this, and then once you spread it out, it's like this. You see, there's not much coverage, but it gives your face a natural color. Up next is an eyelash curler. I actually have 2. Both are from, no, this one is from Pepe. I don't know if it works or not, but I just found it and I thought, you know, why not give it a try, because I wanted a travel size curler for a long time. I don't even know how this works. Like, you just push it up. No, you don't push it up. Okay, great. I don't know how this works. Oh my god, but somehow it's supposed to curl your eyelashes, and I think it just curls like this, you know. And this is a travel size eyelash curler. You notice how the heads are a lot more flat. See, it's not as curvy. A curved one will look like that, but this one is more flat. Like curve would be a bigger curve. This one is more curvy compared to this, so I think this might be better for me versus this one. This one is from Shiseido, and they said this is the #1 eyelash curler in Japan right now. I have one from Shumura, but I don't think it works that well, so I don't know. This one looks a bit similar, but I think this one is just like less curvy, and for Asian eyes you want one that's less curvy because our eyes are not that curvy, so when you have one that's more straight and more flat, it's easier to curl your eyelashes. So I'm gonna give these a try and let you guys know how it goes. The next item I got is a primer. The primer is supposed to be the #1 selling primer in drugstores in Japan. This is from Sofina and it is called the Prima Vista. The version I got is more rich and has more moisture. This is supposed to be a winter version. They also had a summer version where it's, you know, for hotter places you're gonna sweat more, and places you want to look more natural and have a lighter coverage. The reason why I got the winter version, the more moist version, is because we're in Canada and most of the time it's winter in Canada. So I think I needed a bit more richness. This primer also comes with SPF 15 and PA2, so it's actually not that bad. You get a bit of both, like a sunscreen and a primer in one. See, once it goes, it's a clear coat almost, and it goes on perfectly like that. It's very smooth, very comfortable. Yeah, it's not sticky at all. It's more of a dry feeling. Recently I did buy the YSL Blur primer, and I really don't like it. It's very oily. It's like an oil base. Even though it dries up a little bit afterwards, it feels nice. I feel like it's making me break out because of the oils in it. I break out really easily whenever I use like an oil-based product, and if I use like essential oils, I will break out like crazy. For some reason, like my skin is very sensitive to those kind of things, so I prefer to have like a matte finish primer, and I think this is a pretty good one. Gonna give it a try once I'm back in Canada. This item here, let me explain this, okay? You guys might not know what this is, but okay, well, from the picture you can tell. You basically put it in your toilet. For $1 something, it comes with 3 of these bottles, and how it works is that you squeeze it into your toilet bowl. It becomes a flower, and it sticks onto your toilet bowl, and it makes your toilet smell like nice for a good whole month. So this one smells like forest, comes like this, and all you have to do is open it up and squeeze it in. Once you squeeze it in, it comes out as the shape of a flower. So I found it was pretty interesting, and my tour guide said a lot of people buy these to bring back, so I bought. I gave one to my grandma so she can put it in her toilet bowl because I wanted the washroom to smell nice, and then she accidentally put it into the compartment where water comes out, like the compartment where you get water and water comes out. So that was the wrong spot, but it still works a little bit, but I think the scent is just not as strong as if you put it inside the toilet bowl. Next up are eyeliners. This is from Facile, and it is a very popular eyeliner brand in drugstore Japan. This one is about like $4 or $5, which is really cheap. Like, where can you find eyeliners for $4 or $5? And this one compared to the Kiss Me one, because I usually use the Kiss Me one or the Tom Ford, and I find that the Tom Ford is actually very similar to Kiss Me. Tom Ford is about $70 something. Kiss Me was $19 when I bought it in Canada, but in Japan it's about $10. Now this is about $5. So I think it's not a bad deal. I got both the liquid liner as well as the pencil liners. Liquid liners, I usually use them on the outside of my eye. Pencil liners, if I ever feel like using them, I would line my waterlines. I haven't used pencil liners for a long time, so maybe I'll give it a try. I got both black and brown, and for the pen, I also got black and brown. I only brought the brown version to Singapore, but I find that normally I use black liner and it's quite heavy. So if you use a brown liner, it will actually make your makeup look more natural and it'll just look nicer in general. So I wanted to give brown liners a try. See, this is the pencil liner and this is the liquid liner. Let me show you guys on my finger. It draws out really nicely. See, the line is very nice and consistent. It's very smooth. And this is the liquid one. It's very thin and very fine. It's very soft. It draws really well. It's almost like a, what are those things called? Like those brushes that you brush with or paint with. Calligraphy, I think that's what it is. The pencil liner is much lighter than the liquid liner. The liquid liner is almost like a dark brown, whereas the pencil liner is more of a lighter brown. I finally figured out how to use this. So there's a little thing here on the top. You flip it down and you clip and it'll go up. See? Very easy to use. The next item is a Kate eyebrow coloring thing. It's supposed to color your eyebrows. My eyebrows are like black, so sometimes it doesn't really look that nice because sometimes you want your eyebrows to be like lighter color. So when you want to do that, you can go ahead and color your eyebrow. This color is actually the darkest color you can buy, and I don't know, do you guys see a difference between this side and this side? I feel like it has gotten lighter, and when your eyebrows get lighter, like they're not black, it gives you a softer look. I can't really see properly. I'm hoping that I colored everything correctly. But yeah, it gives you a more softer look and you look more innocent. That's the look. See? I think it does look nicer, so I'm gonna color this side as well. So this is BR1, which is their darkest color that's available. It's actually not that noticeable. I mean, like, it is brown color, but it still looks pretty dark. So I think it's okay for black hair. Yeah. I also got some face masks. Face mask is supposed to be very famous in Japan. Same with Korean face masks. It's what people go to Japan and go to Korea to buy. I didn't go all that crazy with face masks. She only recommended me to buy these, like specifically this brand. This brand is called Jimei. I don't even know what it's called in English. Crazy, I guess. Crazy. I think this is the English name. It's a 3D mask. I tried on the moisture one when I was in G-Show, and yes, it's very 3D. It's got like a 3D thing here, and it just pops up. The mask is very comfortable. It's very moisturizing, and it also comes with a neck part where you can just kind of wrap it under your chin. Like, it doesn't wrap onto your neck, but it wraps your chin, so it can also like give the rest of your face a bit of moisture, unlike the regular mask where it just ends right there. So I got 3 boxes. One is the moisture one is like a collagen moisture one. It's for firming your face, and then I got one for whitening. I'm not really into whitening, but I got it just for the sake of getting it. Whitening is supposed to be able to remove like your freckles, your sunspots and things like that. I have a lot of sunspots because I don't put on sunscreen. I hate all the steps, so I don't put on sunscreen, and I have like a ton of sunspots. This is actually very good. I tried on the moisture one, and the next day I can feel that my skin was a lot better. Like, you know how my skin is breaking out right now? So after using this, the next day my skin did come down a little. So this area right here all came down like quite a bit, but then the rest of here broke out again. So yeah, I think it's probably something to do with what I'm eating here in China, or just like I'm just not getting used to the whole environment. In China we have this thing called like 水土不服, like you're not used to the water, you're not used to the earth, and like everything. It's just like the whole environment, food, like everything, you're just not used to it, so your skin is acting up. Next, I think somebody on YouTube commented that I should get these brushes in Japan, and I had asked her what it was, and she said it was like expensive brushes they sell in Japan. And you know, like initially I didn't want to get it, and we were like at the department store makeup section, and E was like, oh, you should buy some brushes. I know you like brushes, why don't you buy some brushes? So we saw this, and they said it was like a pretty good brush brand, so I decided to buy 2 brushes. Now both of the brushes that I got are actually travel brushes. This one is for face, this one is for blush. So this one's more puffy, more round. This one is supposed to be bigger. Like, see, it's a bit different. How they open and close is that they go like this, and then on the top you can close it. So both of them are like that. Ta-da! So they're like the perfect travel brushes because they're completely protected, and they come in like this perfect little case. I'm so happy about it because my brushes are never going to get dirty, and I don't have to think about putting them in like little plastic wrap, because that's what I used to do. I also used to like wrap them in paper towel, and I have like layers of paper towel wrapping all my brushes because I didn't want them getting dirty, and I didn't want them touching anything. So now that I have these, I'm actually pretty happy. If they're really good, I might buy a bit more. The brand is called Hoku Hodo. Hoku Hodo. I don't know if I said that correctly. According to the salesperson representing the brushes, she said that Tom Ford actually uses the company to make their brushes. I have a Tom Ford blush brush, and I find it super amazing. I use it like every day, so like every day when I have makeup on. So I was like, okay, I should give these brushes a try. Now this one was about $40. This one is about, how much was this one? Like 70, I think. This one is a lot more expensive because this is I think she said this is squirrel. I can't remember if she said this is squirrel, but for sure this one is goat. I remember this one being goat. I don't know if this one's squirrel or it's another animal. I feel like it's squirrel, but she said this one, it's better for like powder, it's better for contouring because it picks it up, but it's not as concentrated, so it goes on more smoothly and it goes on more lightly. Now this one, the goat hair one, what it does is that it picks up makeup, the pigments very well, so when you actually use it on your skin, the color transfers really well. Also wanted to quickly mention about my foundation today. Foundation sucks today, okay? It sucks. You guys might not be able to tell on camera, but when you see me in person, like if you see me up close, like really close, you can see that my makeup is flaking up really badly. It's caking really badly. I don't know if it's because my skin or because like, I don't know, the foundation is bad. I'm using the CPB foundation and I just don't really like it. I'm supposed to test this for my Chinese channel soon, so I'll do an all-day test soon, but so far I'm not liking it. Next product is this pear and it's by Lion. Yeah, Lion something. There is Hua Wang and then there is Shi Wang, and this is, I think it's Shi Wang, that's what it is. But it's supposed to be for your pimple, and they have a small version and a big version. I got the big version. The big version is about, I think, $20 or $15, I couldn't remember. And what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to just like cure your pimple. I think I have a bit too much out, but it's like a white solution. I've actually tried this and I don't know, it didn't work that well. Like what you're supposed to do is like spot treat your pimple area. So you put this on your pimple and you rub it until it soaks in and it's like dried up. But I find that it doesn't really work that well. Like my pimple was still there the next day. Yeah. The tour guide mentioned that this is supposed to help you get rid of your pimple by the next day or in a few hours. And I don't know, I just don't think it helped that much in a few hours or in a day. Maybe if I consistently use it for a couple days, it would help a lot more, but I just didn't see an immediate result, and they promised that there would be an immediate result. I don't know if they promised that or it's supposed to be a long-term thing, but my tour guide said that it gives you immediate result, but it didn't. So I'm not very satisfied with this product. I think it's like okay, but my other pimple cream works way better. The next two items are from Camake. It is a Japanese brand that makes very good blushes, so I wanted to try out their blush. So these two are creamy blushes. This one is number 5, which is more peachy, and this one is number 7, more pinky. I wanted to buy the ones where I don't have, like my existing colors don't look like this. These are very feminine, very cute. So I want to try something new, and how it's like it's very creamy. You see this? Super creamy. Goes on like this. The color is very light and it gives you a really natural look. This is number 7. I'll put it down below. See, this is more of a pink color. It's very natural and, you know, it's just a soft glow. I'm gonna try a bit of this peachy one on my face so you guys can see how it looks. I think I put a bit too much. Right now my cheeks are very cheeky, but it is a more orangey, more peachy glow. I also got another one of their blushes. They have the most beautiful case. It's very like crystal-like. It also comes with a mini brush. This brush is actually really soft. It's very synthetic feeling, but it's also very soft. I really like it. And on the inside of the blush, it's a lot of flowers. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers, and when you put all of these together, it's supposed to give you a nice glowy look. It's just like, oh my god, there's so much on here. I think the color is a bit much. It's very similar to number 7, which is this bottom one. It's very pink, and this brush really sucks. Like, color doesn't come off very easily. Yeah, the brush sucks. But you see, oof, a lot of color transfer. See that? That's kind of the color. It's a very light shimmery color. Yeah, it's not that noticeable. I mean, like, compared to the NARS ones, the color is not very noticeable. It's very soft and subtle. Like, I don't know, I'm not a fan. I think the NARS ones are better. They're more colorful. So next up are a few products from Luna Soul. This is the highlighter that I bought, and I bought it at the airport, so it was duty free. But let me show you guys this highlighter, because this highlighter does not come with a compact. So this highlighter was about $20 or like $18, and it comes in this plastics case, and it doesn't come with, oh my god, it's glued on the back. This is disgusting. Now my hand is all glued. Oh, great. Doesn't come with a compact, and now my hand is sticky, and I had to buy a separate compact. Like, I had to pay for a compact, and I also had to pay for a brush inside the compact. Like, look, here we go. Ta-da, making my own compact. This brush is actually very similar to this one here. See, these two are very similar. This one is a bit more soft, but this one's already like pretty good. So I see why they make you pay $8 for a brush, but I mean, like, I would have preferred a free brush, but this is pretty good brush quality. So I wanted to get this highlighter because I thought it was like so beautiful. I tried it on and it was just the prettiest thing ever. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'll put it on my face actually. I don't have any highlighter on today, so I can actually put this on my face. See this highlighter? I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's on my hand right here. I don't know if you guys can see it properly, but it's very pretty. On my face, I think it looks great too. It's very, like, it's very cool tone, but it's also very natural. It's not like those lavender ones where when you see on people's face, it's like a pure streak of lavender. Like, I've seen that before and it's freaky. So don't buy a pure streak of lavender. I think you should get something that's more natural, like more, I don't know, this is just like a white one, so I like it. Not bad. This one is the Lighting Sheer Highlight, and it is in the color 01. So these two are also from Luna Soul, and for some reason, like, their eyeshadow palette comes with the entire thing, and the eyeshadow palette is about $40. And I don't know why the blush one doesn't come with a compact and everything, but it's $40 for this, and it comes with the entire kit. You don't have to buy everything separately. First one is the Luna Soul Geminite Eyes, and it is in the color 01. Do you see that? It's really nice. The colors are beautiful on here, and I just think that there's multiple ways where you can play with the color and get beautiful results on your eyes. So I really like the colors, so that's why I got this one. This one is 01. The second one I got, I just felt that it was more special. You can see that it's kind of like a rainbow almost. It's a special design, and this one is the Luna Soul Colorful Sky Eyes Pink Orange 03. So you guys can see it's got more of a pink color on here. Doesn't really come out very well, but see, these are the colors, but I'm not doing much justice because they're not showing up properly. It's more like not so colorful, I would say. Like, these colors are more lighter, and then the other ones are a bit darker and you can see them. These ones kind of actually remind me of the Charlotte Tilbury palette. So the last item is from Pola, P-O-L-A. This is their BA edition, which is their more expensive edition. They make a whole bunch of stuff, like stuff that you can drink, like collagen and things to make your skin and to make your body better. They also make like hair products too, and apparently their hair like products are supposed to be really good, so I wanted to try it out. I might buy some once I'm back in Toronto. I wanted to get this because I have finally finished using my $10 face wash, and I want to upgrade myself and see if, you know, the more expensive face washes are indeed better. So online I was reading, a lot of people said that this would clean out your blackheads. It feels very nice after cleaning, and I just wanted to give it a try. It is definitely a premium product. It's like 150 USD. I mean, like, would I ever pay that much for a face wash again? I don't know, maybe not, but we'll see how this goes. It's supposed to be really good, so I'm really hyped about it. I hope it doesn't break my hype and it doesn't make me disappointed. So yeah, we're gonna give this one a try. My hand, my arm, everything's very dirty, and now I have to unbox my luxury stuff. I totally did not plan this well enough, because I should have probably boxed the luxury before I started playing around with all these makeup products. The first item let's unbox is from Louis Vuitton. So you guys know I haven't shopped at Louis Vuitton much, and the last bag I bought, which is the pink walk, it actually got color transfer on there, so I was very disappointed and devastated by the fact that my epi leather got blue. But this new item I got is, I saw this a while ago online, and I was kind of like, you know, I was kind of into it, but like I never seen it in person. I haven't really been to LV in a long time, and like even if I was in an LV store, I didn't really see it, so I didn't care too much for it. But when we were in Japan, it was like everywhere. It was in every LV store, and I was like, should I try it? Should I try it? I tried it. I was like, okay, yeah, I kind of like it. So in the end, I bought it. It's not a very expensive item. It's a cheaper item, which you can make look very expensive and very exotic. So that's what I liked about it. It actually comes in this like newer felt kind of bag. It's very different. It's like a micro suede bag, but it is this little thing. Yep. I just thought that it was quite adorable, and it's plastic. It was the last one they had in store, so it has a bunch of scratches at the bottom, but it's okay. You can't tell, right? Like, you can't really tell. The plastics is also not made the best, because there's like bubbles everywhere. Yeah, there's bubbles on here, but I really like it. I thought it was kind of unique. I think this is supposed to be a cosmetics case or jewelry case that you can have like on your table. It's not really meant to be a bag, but people have been using a scarf on this to use it as a bag, but I tried it on with the scarf. I didn't really like it, so I didn't actually buy a scarf for this. Inside it's just really small and tiny, and yeah, whatever you put inside you can pretty much see. So for me, I think I'm just gonna have my card holder in here, and maybe like keys and like money, whatever I want to put, but you can't really put much. Yeah, I don't know, once you have color in there, I just feel like it doesn't look as nice. I find that when it's completely empty it looks nicer, but obviously you can't really carry around an empty bag. So with this bag I also got a strap. Like I mentioned, normally people get like a twirly to go along with it, but instead for me, I paid extra and got a real leather strap. Like, I think the twirly was pretty expensive too. Twirly was around 200 something, and the strap is around 200. So it works out to about the same. I think it's just like whichever you prefer more, and I just preferred this more. So basically what you do is you just loop this through. So you just loop it through here, pull it out on the other end, and then hook it right here, and voila, you have a handheld little clutch. This type of bag from LV usually looks expensive. It feels like a limited edition bag, but this is not a limited edition. I don't know if this is or not, but it's not meant to be a bag, so they actually price it lower. I got this for around $1,000 Canadian or 1,100. I can't really remember, but it's not like $5,000. And then the chain, like the leather strap, is about 200 something, like around 300 something Canadian, 200 something USD. So I mean, like overall it's a pretty good deal, and I am happy with it. So you see, it's cute. You can also make the chain longer, so you can have it as a crossbody bag or any type of bag you want, but I really like it handheld, so I just find that it's really cute. Yeah, I think it's really cute. Next up, we have something from Chanel. So opening something from Chanel is always very heart fluttering because I'm very excited for this opening. I love all my Chanel items. I don't know if you guys get the same feeling, but every time I go into Chanel, I'm like, oh my god, I want everything. Everything looks so pretty. Whew. I think I like Chanel more than Hermes. Yeah, I probably do, but I just find that Chanel bags are so expensive. You might as well get an Hermes bag. So this one from Chanel is something I bought before and then I sold it to my friend, and now I rebought it again, but I bought it in a different color. I'm probably going to buy the other color in the future, but this time I got this one. This bag, you guys can pretty much see what it is. It is a beige color bag, and destroy that. All right, forget it, just forget it. It is a beige mini square, no, square mini. This is the beige square mini. This is in lambskin with silver hardware. I probably would have preferred this in gold, not gold, caviar, but we couldn't find one. They also had this in black, in blue, but I found that the beige one was a bit more special. I always wanted a beige bag, so I ended up getting the beige. They also had the rectangular mini, so I don't know if this is the time, but it looks like it is the time where Chanel has all their square minis, all their rectangular minis in store. So if you want one, go in store right now and check it out. I was actually in the store trying out the square and the rectangular beige, and I couldn't really make a decision between the two because I loved both of them. I really liked the rectangular one because I felt like rectangular is more me, but in the end I did get the square mini because when I got the salesperson to try it on, I thought the square mini looked better on her. The rectangular mini has a longer chain, and you know, I think maybe it's just more suitable for another color, but I think I prefer the black, the white, and the beige in the square mini. So on the inside is just very simple. You guys probably would have seen this in a million reviews, and it's just got a flap and then a zipper. You do have to be more careful with lambskin, but lambskin does look really nice as it ages. I went to a lot of vintage shops while I was in Japan, and the beige square mini was like more expensive than what it cost to buy in stores. So this was 315,000 or less 10 at the store, and when you were at the vintage shop where all of the, you know, little squares have depuffed and it become really vintage, like 10-year-old plus, it was 34 something 000. So it was like 3,400 versus 3,150 if you bought it at the store. So Chanel has made their prices same worldwide. This was about 3,600 Canadian, and when I bought it in Canada it was 3,400 plus taxes, so 3,600 something. So prices all work out to around the same. There's no price difference, so it makes sense for me to actually buy Chanel like wherever I am without having to worry about price. I should also mention to you guys that beige is actually a seasonal color that's not always available. Sometimes you'll find black, but you won't always find beige. Beige is actually quite rare, so this season they actually have beige. If you guys are looking for beige bags, head to the store. In Japan, I know in the Ginza store they mentioned everywhere else in Japan you can't actually find beige color. Beige color was only specifically ordered for the Ginza store, so I got pretty lucky that I was right there at the perfect time and they had the beige, and I'm really happy with beige. I think it's really nice if you wear lighter colors. It doesn't match with everything, but there's specific things that it will look nice with, so it's a nice piece to my collection. I also wanted to show you guys the Ginza 6 bag. I brought this bag especially to Singapore to show you guys in this unboxing, but their bag is really cool. It's got a camellia flower on the back. It's a white bag and it says Chanel in the front. It's very different than the classic black bags we have, so I just wanted to show you guys that because I thought it was pretty cool. But that is it for today's unboxing. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. I feel like this video has been really chatty, so you guys might not like it that much, but I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!